Welcome back to another comic haul video. This is Bettie page number 3, the photo variant. I like to get them and flip them as a lot. This is Fairlady number 1, the variant from Image Comics. This is written by Brian Trimmer and Claudia Balboni as the illustrator. Each issue is a standalone issue, and this is about a young war veteran who experienced sexism as a private investigator. Another independent, we have Faithless from Boom Studios. The writer is Brian Azzarello, and art is Marie Levitt. Brian actually is responsible for Batman Damned #1. According to the synopsis, this is an erotic series about a girl named Faith who enjoys dabbling in the magic and the occult. They also released a variant cover by Tula Latoy. It's a polybagged and it has an erotic cover, so it's censored. Next up, we have Orphan age number 1 from Aftershock. Now this book, I wanted the variant cover. It's a 1 in 10. The art was done by Juan Doe for that one. This book explores what happens if all the adults died in the world at the same time. On to DC. This is Batman 68, written by Tom King. The cover art is done by Francesco Mattina. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the top picks of the week. If you can get this, get it. I think it's totally flippable in the future. Apparently, the story's a little crazy. I believe Bane kidnaps Batman, shows him nightmares of what would happen if him and Catwoman actually got married, like what would happen at the bachelorette party, and some crazy shenanigans happens at the Fortress of Solitude. So, Tom King has been hit or miss with the Batman stuff, but I'd pick this one up, if not for the cover alone. Then we have The Batman Who Laughs number 4. This is the regular cover done by Jock. Scott Snyder is writing on this, and apparently this is the first appearance of The Batman Who Laughs unmasked, so it's definitely a key issue you want to pick up. I also picked up the variant cover for The Batman Who Laughs number 4. This is done by Care Andrews. Batman's chained up and you got 2 little jokers. I was lucky enough to snag a copy of Detective Comics 1001, which is the first full appearance of Arkham Knight. I went into my shop today. I got to go on Wednesday, which is New Comic Book Day, and this is completely sold out. I really wanted the regular cover because it has the Arkham Knight on it, so it's more valuable with the cover appearance. But I love David Finch's work. This book is written by Peter Tomasi and illustrated by Andrew Hennessy. If you're going to go to your local comic book shop, I would recommend picking this up if it's not already sold out. Get that regular cover. You'll be glad you did. So that's it for DC this week, and before moving on to my Marvel picks, I wanted to briefly discuss my top 3 issues for my last haul video, which you could find down in the description below. So to no one's surprise, Immortal Hulk number 16 definitely takes the cake for best comic book last week. I'd say Amazing Spider-Man Hunted 18.HU is the runner-up. It's the backstory of Gibbon and attempts to humanize him. It does a good job. I kind of teared up reading it. And then I'd say Deadpool number 11, which is the origin of Good Night, is the 3rd best book. It's kind of a parody character. But yes, moving on to Marvel. Speaking of Gibbon, here is the Amazing Spider-Man number 19. I love what Nick Spencer has been doing with this Hunted storyline so far. I'm looking forward to how it pans out. I would definitely recommend getting this run all the way through. I know a lot of people are just picking up the main Amazing Spider-Man runs and ignoring the .HUs, but I think the .HUs are awesome. Also, that's a really weird numbering system. Just saying. Moving on, we have Avengers No Room Home. Another weekly comic goodness. Number 9. This cover scares me because the Vision looks like he blew up. Again, haven't read it yet. Looking forward to reading it. I believe there is one more issue after this. Oh, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Number 5. So if you haven't already noticed, this is a Spider-Man heavy / Batman heavy week. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is more of a localized story. I've enjoyed it so far, and I believe this issue is going to be heavy. Aunt May is going to tell Peter that she has cancer. Then we have Spider-Man / Deadpool number 49. I was a big fan of the series when it first came out. Unfortunately, it's being canceled with number 50. So this is another issue that was completely sold out at the shop. Probably because the last 2 issues had the Manipulator in it, his first appearance, and also there was a first cameo appearance of Major X, which Liefeld absolutely loved. Moving on to Symbiote Spider-Man number 1. So this is a limited series written by Peter David and illustrated by Greg Land. And this literally picks up right after Spider-Man gets the symbiote suit in Secret Wars number 8, which is right here. I'm showing you a CGC copy. Very nice, very lovely. So, I didn't go with the cover A because Spider-Man has a bean head in that cover. There's an Art Germ cover featuring Gwen Stacy, but I didn't like the way her face looked. It just looked off to me, and usually I love Art Germ's work. There's also a 1 in 50 variant and a 1 in 100 that McFarlane did, but I didn't think they were that good. There is one with Mary Jane as the Carnage Queen on the cover, done by Jay Anacleto, sorry. That one is the one to get. This is War of the Realms, Journey into Mystery, and I was on the fence with this one, but War of the Realms is such a big event, I figured I might as well pick it up. Apparently, this has Spider-Man, Miles Morales in this. You have Hawkeye, which is Kate Bishop, Wonder Man, and Balder the Brave trying to rescue Earth. And apparently there is a small child that Spider-Man is holding. One I'm really excited to read is Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage number 1. This is a variant cover. I wanted the regular cover A, but they were damaged at my shop. And I really wanted the cover C, which is a 1 in 50 Dell'otto variant. It's absolutely gorgeous. That would have been my cover of the week. But this is written by Frank Tiari, art by Joshua Cassara. Then we have the conclusion to Winter Soldier number 5. Basically, Bucky has taken on his Robin, who goes by the name RJ. Issues 1 through 5 introduces RJ, and you get his origin. So it's a good run to have. Definitely flippable for the future. You could probably flip it now. So it's a good spec book to have in your collection. So that's my polls for this week, April 10th, 2019. I did get some comics in the mail that I want to show you guys. Remember Hellchild, Blood Money from last week? Well, I ended up getting the variant for this book. The book was actually a good read, but I didn't like the ending. This is the variant cover from Zenescope. Justice League number 20 also came in the mail. This is one of 2 variants that connect to a main cover. And this is the first full team appearance of the Justice League of Tomorrow. The Mighty Thor number 339 also came in the mail. This is from 1984, written by Walt Simonson and also illustrated by Walt Simonson. This is the first appearance and origin of Beta Ray Bill's hammer, Stormbreaker. Also, Thor's hammer that he uses in Infinity War and in Endgame. So this is a good spec book to have. It presents very well. There's not much issues with the cover, back cover, staples are intact, but the pages are not white, which really bothers me. They're like 10 pages, so not sure if I'm going to be sending this one in to be graded, but definitely flippable. Keep your eyes out for this book. A good copy raw sells for about $15. Mid-range around $7. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you this week. My top picks, if you're going to go to your local comic book shop, if you're going to order online, try to get it for cover price. Don't pay too much, but my top picks are Detective Comics 1001. Try to get that cover A. The Finch variant is great too. Batman Who Laughs number 4. Again, either cover, doesn't really matter. Jock has been killing it. And Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage. If you can get that Dell'otto 1 in 50, I envy you. But good on you. But even the cover A, I can't wait to read that one. Let me know down in the comments below what I missed, what I need to work on, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.